Hi, everybody. Oh, what a great night for hockey. A chill in the air, electricity on the ice. We're in Pittsburgh for the Penguins tonight. Opening face-off just moments away. The Penguins are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Steps into the offensive end. Pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, there's one more. The stop. And this place is rocking right now.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it's certainly worth making a run to play.
Pittsburgh's won the draw in the neutral zone. And he takes the feed. He scores!
Deflects and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, here we go. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. Quick feed to Nemestikov. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Feeds it over. Grabbed along the boards by Rust. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Paquette. Moves it over to Nemestikov. To his teammate. Scores! Wow! Poppin' bottles off the top counter.
What a snipe, James. And that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
The Penguins have been the better team to this point. Snellgrove's won the draw inside the neutral zone. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Lots of time left in this period. 12 still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. Taken by Grzelcyk. The Storm have the puck in the neutral zone. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Slides it over to Serling. Takes the pass. Good stop by Jari.
The Kang's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
From behind the net. And that pass is redirected. And now he moves it quickly to Snellgrove. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Quick pass to Malkin. Drives to the sweet spot. Scooped up along the wall by Achari. The one-time blast. That's blocked. Can't hang on after that hit. And that slides right out to center ice. Puck picked up by Grzelcyk. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Raquel's got the puck. The Storm have possession now. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Tripped up on the play, delayed penalty coming up. Let's see what the official says here.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
He says, let's get physical on that play. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the wall. Gives them nothing in front.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Here's a shot. Denies him with the save. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Paquette. Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
Denies him. He got all of it. Well, power play expires. They still trail by a goal.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Pittsburgh's moving it into the offensive end.
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
The Penguins are firing on all cylinders so far here in period number 1, Cheryl.
They've been playing with a lot of energy, and they've been aggressive, and it's their habits. You can tell that they've worked on them, and they've talked about them pre-game, and they have certainly executed in this first period.
And there's the whistle icing the call. Late goings of this period. Pittsburgh's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. McLean's won the draw deep in the defensive zone.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Quick pass to McFadden. The Penguins get a hold of it. Here's a chance! The pass. Crosby's going to play it against the half wall. Drives to the crease. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Pittsburgh's got the puck. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Nice play, but the defender having none of that.
Well, when you're in open ice, sometimes...
He's got a step! He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway!
Raleigh breaks away from the pack with his speed. James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Regular season ticket price for rounds 1 through 3. That offer is available now. Don't miss your opportunity to pick up the best locations for next season. Stop by section 144 on the golf course.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. The second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Penguins' start was really impressive. I mean, they dictated the pace, they dictated the tempo, and yes, they had the majority of shots on net. That's why they had a healthy 2-goal lead.
Passes it to Nemestikov. The Penguins gain possession. Moves inside! And he elects to explore his options. Oh, what a stop with the paddle!
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Pittsburgh's been very active offensively here early in the second period, and they continue to lead. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Rips it to Weisel with the one-timer save. Wow! handles the pass. Lets it fly. Scores! It's in the back of the net.
Well, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck that winds up in the back of your net.
Pittsburgh's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
The Penguins continue to lead big here in this second period. Pittsburgh's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Shakes off the coverage. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Moves it quickly over to Serling.
The Penguins have been first on the puck all night long, and when you possess it, you find ways to attack the net. I mean, it's been a game of
Execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already setting us exactly where the puck is coming.
The better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. And they win that neutral zone draw. And he slides it quickly to Rust. And he scores! Sidney Crosby, Sidney King. Pittsburgh's going the puck like it's been on a string on them, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heel. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
Moves it to McLean. Moves it on over to Stevens. Great defensive stick work on the play. Tries to feed it over to Rust. Here's the pass in front. And now it's grabbed by Joseph. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Rust. And we got a stoppage in play as the whistle's blown. It looks like that pane of glass got busted from that shot. Wow.
There used to be that saying, they don't make them like they used to, James. Well, in this case, it's all for the better as the glass, the technology is so much stronger. And a blistering shot, you know that it's going to crack or spider the glass. But nowadays, you can just replace the pane. So we'll have to wait for the maintenance crew to make sure that they take care of it.
They do it again. Can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've got the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far. Yeah, they've gotten in the offensive zone because of their speed to the neutral zone. They've gotten good entries, and then their puck possession in the offensive zone. I mean, it's been so difficult to take it away. It's been a string on their stick. They've been evasive, they've been elusive, and they've driven the net when they should have.
And we're still only in period number 2. Passes it over! Just wide of the net.
Sometimes there's pressure on players when they get into that. Well, you can't do that, or you're going to find your way marching over to the box. These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Pittsburgh's got it in the defensive zone. Letang's lugging the puck. Picked up along the wall by Rust. And that's poked away. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Oh, great move to shake off the check. On the backhand! Denies them in close.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here.
3-on-1, look out! Sends it across. Can't connect on that feed. Moves into the slot. Scores! Goes shorty. It's a short-handed one down.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like
Guelph's looking to break out. That's probably not what they were planning on the power play. They serve up a shorthanded goal with the special teams unit, but now both teams back to even strength.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Look out, here they come on the attack. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Oh, nice little sidestep to get into the neutral zone. Pittsburgh's ready to go on the attack. The Storm have gained possession off the wall. Drives it to the crease. Intercepted the pass. Here's a short pass to Snellgrove. Taken along the wall by Grizzly. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Slides it to Grizzly. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Oh, look at this. Too many bodies in the way. Centering feed. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Gains the zone on the left wing. Shakes off the coverage. Puck scooped up by Tomasino. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? With the backhander. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Pittsburgh's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder, ready to bring you the action. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Well, just got to get the puck, James. I mean, to put it in layman's term, 1, you got to get the puck. 2, you got to score. They're not doing either.
Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Quick feed to Carabella. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Jari's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Back to the blue line. Huge steal in his own end. Graves takes it into the offensive zone. Here he is in close, and can't redirect it into the net.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice, and in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Nice zone entry from the middle. Puck grab by Raquel. Ref's arm goes up in the air. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Big save in front. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Heinen's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Moves around along the half wall. Quick pass to Letang. And that pass attempt is deflected. Moves it quickly over to McFadden. Sends it in deep. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes the feed. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Guelph's got a hold of the puck. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Slides the puck over. Slides it across. And he takes the dish. And a great save. And another save.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Guelph's through center and now in the offensive end. And the save. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Crosby's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials. As we're about to drop the puck, power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
An opportunity on the power play here. You gotta forget about that shorty. Otherwise, you're gonna be scared to handle that puck at the top.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Beauchene. Paquette's moving the puck through his own zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Guelph's got a hold of it against the wall. And it's a quick... They've got an on-man rush. Feeds it over. Return feed. Oh, and that pass is just out of reach. And puts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar.
Guelph's bench looks deflated as they hit the post. Listen, you got to generate some offense when you're getting thrown out of the game. You got to muster up something, and that's just another miss.
Takes that pass back at the point. Moves it to Joseph. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And he sidesteps the check. Breakaway!
When you're one-on-one with a goaltender, you bring yourself back to your practice days, and you use your move.
Nice defensive robbery on that. Steps inside. Into the corner now. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Tries to get the puck over to McFadden. And that's blocked in traffic. Grizzlick stick handling in his own zone. Feeds it over. The storm of the puck in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Pittsburgh's got the puck now. Passes it over. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
He's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Sox one possession. Broken up by Singh. Guelph's got it into the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Chari.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter...
It's a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. Right on the doorstep. The Penguins have treated tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Right on the doorstep. And less than a minute to go finally in this one. Loses the coverage there. And he's knocked off the puck there. Here's a short pass to Snellgrove. Oh, wow! Nice save by the goaltender to get a pad on that.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Takes the feed. Sends it over. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And the crowd's on their feet saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. for you here in Los Angeles as the Kings are ready to crown their opponents on the ice tonight. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Hitmen have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Fires it on net, and that's blocked. Picked up along the boards by Howe. Sends the pass over. Oh, this looks dangerous. Here's the pass. Shoots the goal. Wow, what a save. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck. Oh, big-time use of physicality on that one. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a chance. Oh, what a chance. It puts it just wide.
Wow, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
Calgary's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the feed. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, what a save in front.
Kemper's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Cutting to the front of the net. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Quick feed to Gavrikov. Receives the pass. Los Angeles plays it along the wing. Gets it over to Gavrikov. Unloads one. Scores now. He saved it. Oh, wow.
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, when he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We're still scoreless. He's won the draw at center. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Fires it. Oh, there's a great stop by Kemper. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Makes a move in front. The Hitmen have the puck in their own zone. Sends a pass over. Here's an off-man rush. Denies it in front. Taken by Wetch. There's another stop.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
It comes up empty.
Sometimes when you're on the point, you can have a little more time than you think. And that's what I thought happens here as he just gets up and under the puck and it goes over the net.
Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Puck picked up by Fogle. Sensational stop by Hauser.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Handles the puck. Solid check to slow him down. Quick pass to Clark. Quick shot, and that's off target as it hits a body. Feeds the puck to Valiant. Great defensive effort with the stick. Here's a pass to the middle. Another pass. And that's stopped. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Here in the late going to the frame. Still looking for our first goal. Calgary's won the draw.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Moves it quickly over to Toke. Here's a shot. That goes wide. Unloads it. And he missed. He missed the net. What a chance.
Well, he had such a glorious chance, James, and I think that he saw some daylight up.
Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Denies him on the breakaway. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Can't can bait the pass as it goes off a stick. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a blast! Teed up and turned away on his part. The Kings will play it through the neutral zone. Los Angeles plays it against the boards. And he takes the feed. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one.
When they visit our city, see the official arena website for details on upcoming concerts.
Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Kendall's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And that's stopped by Kemper. And sends it just out of reach. The Kings win the draw on their own end.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Turn that chance aside. Calgary's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Quick pass over to Anderson. He carries the puck up along the wing. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, gigantic save by Hauser.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the...
Wings the iron! Off a stick, and they can't connect. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Moves it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And now it's grabbed by Coke. And he dodges the poke check, scores!
Well, it's like the game slows down for him. He gets the position, and he tracks the puck. You talk about goaltenders tracking it. How about him sit there in the slot, eyes on it all the way, and now the timing to be able to redirect it into the net.
Calgary's gone in front here in the second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves. You're trying to find holes, and sometimes you can overthink it. When you put one by the tender, all of a sudden it starts to get a little bit easier as you play a little freer and the stick isn't as tight.
And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Calgary's now gone up by 2 here in the second, and what a performance so far. They have been absolutely dominant, Cheryl.
They've been dominant. I think their coaching staff will like the performance that they put in so far. It'll be about capitalizing and finishing the rest of the way, but their possession, the majority of shots, everything's in their favor right now.
Takes the pass. Shot! Handles that one. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. And he takes the pass. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Calgary's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. The Kings will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Here's a chance! He scores!
As well. They haven't had many, but they were able to convert on that one.
And that pass goes off a stick. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Handles the pass. Scores! Another goal, and partner, is this your worst nightmare as a defender?
It is, James. I like the defensive style game. I didn't like the high-octane offense, which it wasn't a part of.
The Hitmen have put themselves in the driver's seat, now extending their lead to 2 in the second.
Well, they're certainly deserving of their position in this game now, James. They got the go-ahead goal, and then they got that buffer goal. I mean, just to give them a little bit of wiggle room, they can take a breath, and now they can be a little more creative with the puck.
Now a quick pass to Moore. Here he is, all alone. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenge.
And all alone. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Big time stop there. Trying to exit the defensive zone. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away.
Love the pressure on this shift, really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum.
He might have a step here. He's in. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Parker's got it in the defensive end. And that's picked off. Los Angeles plays the puck along the boards. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. And he takes the dish. All alone. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Calgary's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And he takes the feed. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Running up Main Street and on the attack. Goes right to the crease. Scores! It's Bullets. Big saves. And a big celebration here in Hollywood.
Odd-man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
LA's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
Moves it to Kopitar. Here they come on the attack. Great reach with the poke check. Grabbed along the board by Kevin. Great save from in tight.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Your next group event, then rent out one of our luxury boxes with great views, waiter service, and free team merchandise. Your time is now to reserve your seat in one of our extravagant luxury boxes. See our website for details.
We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. From the left side, takes it at center. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Los Angeles tries to break out from their own end. With the steal. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Hitmen have taken to the offensive attack. Kemper's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Lots of time left in this period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Gaining steam here on the attack. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Los Angeles gets set to go to work on the power play for the first time tonight.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Sneaks by the poke check. Slides it across. Scores! Well, how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. If you have time and space, take advantage with a shorty. Well, I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
Los Angeles on the attack. Feeds it over. Takes a shot. Off the glove and makes the save. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Comes up with the stop. And the puck departs the zone. The Hitmen have taken possession along the wall. Shuts them down. Quick pass across to Deneau.
10 seconds left.
A chance in front. And that's intercepted. The Kings certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
Well, that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. But what matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus. He's eye-to-eye with the goaltender, and a perfect fit right there, and the ability to move it to the forehand and bring it home.
LA's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within one goal in the third period. You know how important this face-off is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Grabs him with the glove. Moves it to Wetch. Passes it over. Oh, what a stick save. Slides it diagonally to Gavrikov. Slotted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Dishes it off. Chance in front. Oh, what a... off the post. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Calgary's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. LA's got it in the offensive zone. From the blue line, they take control of it. Strong defensive effort. He's got a step. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Takes the puck along the boards. Makes his presence known on the ice. Parker's got the puck in his own zone. Looking to make something happen at center. Slides it across. Scores! Oh, what a one-timer to bury it!
You're taught when you're a little kid that you have to protect the interior of the ice, and the defender caught way outside the dots. Has to hustle back to get to that coverage, and by then it's too late.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Calgary's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Puck scooped up by LaFerriere. Los Angeles is across the line and on the attack. Big-time blocker stopped by Hauser.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
makes some space. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Kings win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Makes it look easy with a pad.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
A chance in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Takes the feed. Takes it into the slot. Takes it right in the chest. Kemper's made his way quickly to the bench in the air. Scores! Just what the double order. In this case, the fans.
It's amazing how a game can change within seconds and how the temperature meter can completely switch. And that's what's happened with this goal, James. You can certainly tell that the energy has shifted, and they're looking for the equalizer.
One goal lead now. Nice poke check. Can't keep a hold of it. Takes a shot. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off. If he can get off. Oh, and a busted twig on the play.
Well, how frustrating is that, James? You get yourself to a great position, and then it snaps in half.
And that's off a stick. Here's a short pass to Kempe. Under a minute to go in the third. LA's on the attack. Puck grab by Kopitar. Oh, and that hit right off his mask.
Well, this is just a prime example of doing what it takes to keep the puck out of the net. In this case, right off the noggin.
Doughty's got it in the offensive zone. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Grabs the puck at center. A shot at the empty net. Taken by Turcotte. A shot at the empty net. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And now it's grabbed by Yakemchuk. A shot scores into the empty net. Counter, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
The Hitmen have added an empty netter, and I'd say that's all she wrote.
That is all. That's all they wrote. No question about it, James. And you're all under all kinds of pressure, and you finally get it down the ice, and you put it in the 4x6. That's a great feeling, and you know you get the win.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. And it is all over with this one. Well, an impressive win tonight that included a shorthanded goal, which is essentially the hockey equivalent of finding $20 in your pocket, Cheryl.
It really is, and there's a new term, and it's been coined power kill, and this is where you read exactly where your opponent is, and you're not afraid to pressure or go for it when you have the opportunity, James.